time to wake up. This is what you need, entertaining and educating. It's Kenny Klein TV. Tune in, please don't delay. Entertaining while we educate. This is what you need. Hey, Kenny Klein TV, let's go.
What is going on, guys? Hope everyone is having a great day. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back. Today we are checking out Josh, Mr. Misinformation Abrams. And in this video, he is doing what kind of like what we do. He is going out and he is, commenting on other videos. Now, the video in question is, of course, it's similar. It's not really an audit. It's more similar to you've seen some of these prank videos. You see how magicians will go around and they will walk up to police and look like they're drinking alcohol or something, and the police are, you can't do that in public. Oh, well, what if it disappears? And it disappears. It's something similar to that, not exactly that, and this one is not made up, but it's a prank. Right now in this video, Josh knows it's a prank and all this, but instead of just making the fun of it and things like that, no, Josh is of course going to have to misinform his audience again, because that is exactly what he does. He has to make the cops look as bad as possible, even though he makes himself look really stupid, and anybody that believes him looks even stupider. How exactly? Well, let's get right into this and find out.
Hold a second. Wait.
For what?
Because I'm detaining you.
For what reason?
Smoking in the city.
It's a gag. It's a fake cigarette.
Oh.
It's fake. It's not real. So how can you detain me for something that I'm not doing? Peace out.
It's a gag. It's one of those things.
Bye-bye.
What type of cigarette is it?
I don't answer questions.
Folks, I absolutely love this video. It comes from the Junkyard News, and it was filmed on February 17th, 2024. He decided that not only should these cops get punked, they should get pranked. And pranked they did over an ordinance that was put into effect in Laguna Beach in 2017. At its May 23, 2017 meeting, the Laguna Beach City Council voted to adopt Ordinance 1624, which expanded the city's current smoking prohibitions to include all public places, such as sidewalks, streets, and alleys, as well as common areas of multi-unit residences, including laundry rooms, play areas, and pools.
Okay.
The ordinance, which became effective on June 23, 2017, is aimed at all types of smoking products, including tobacco, e-cigarettes, vaporizers, and Mary Jane. This is another form of government control. And despite the fact that it's your body and you should be able to do what you choose, at least the government was kind enough to allow you to smoke inside your own home or inside a vehicle if the windows are up.
Sensational.
The best part about this whole thing, they wanted to get this ban passed, but they didn't want you, the taxpayers, to think they were wasting that much money and resources doing it. So here's how they look at enforcement. Enforcement. Staff does not intend to assign police officers to seek out and ticket individuals who are smoking in public places. The ordinance is designed to be self-enforcing, to obtain voluntary compliance through visible signage and community outreach materials. That's interesting. If they were actually telling the truth in the enforcement policy, then this video literally wouldn't exist.
Wait a tick.
Yes, of course. It is always a police's fault. Let's not consider that Josh, of course, read what the first few sentences on the enforcement and is now making an assumption and trying to make this video look a certain way. And if you were to pause the video and go and actually read what was said, or if you just watch my video and I'll tell you exactly what it is, let's see what it says. Enforcement. Staff does not intend to assign police officers to seek out and ticket individuals who are smoking in public places. They're not going to have officers go out and look for this sort of thing, which is, good. The ordinance is designed to be self-enforcing to obtain voluntary compliance through visible signage and community outreach materials. This is where he stopped reading. Oh, but look, there's more. However, police personnel, as well as any fire, marine safety, or code enforcement officer, will be asked to maintain an awareness of the city's smoking regulations, warn and educate members of the public of the smoking prohibitions, and enforce as needed. Violations of the ordinance are infractions of the city's municipal code, and fines ranging from 100 to 500 may be issued. Well, I guess that kind of takes care of that on Josh's end, doesn't it? You don't see police officers. There's no one hired for a certain jaywalking if there's jaywalking laws on the books. Yet you can still get a ticket for it, can you not? In certain cities, yes, you can. I think Josh is they're trying to use this in the same way they like to use flag code violations. Though the big difference here is in the flag code violation there is no penalty for said, which means it is a set of rules. It is it's just there to, as a tool. This is an infraction. You can get fined, you will get fined. I think the guy knew that, because if he were truly to make a point, he would have been smoking, really smoking, and prove them wrong, but he didn't. He realized he didn't want the ticket. But let's let Josh continue to uneducate his viewers.
But this is the perfect example of government saying they will do one thing and then doing the complete opposite. They say this is voluntary compliance, yet the Junkyard News was detained. They say police officers will not be out enforcing this and looking for people smoking and pulling them over. Yet that's exactly what happened at Junkyard.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So let's jump in the video and give it a watch. This is awesome.
Beach patrol.
Sir.
There we go. Ticket, smick it.
I love how these cops get personally offended. They always get so butthurt when people want to engage in free activity. Imagine if Junkyard was actually smoking a real cigarette. This was just too easy. Junkyard saying ticket schmicket was enough to get 2 police officers out of their car to illegally detain him.
It's false. No way. Not this time.
Now keep in mind, the average salary for a Laguna Beach police officer is just over $90. Get a life, get a real job. The Supreme Court already said that being a police officer is not even considered a profession.
Oh, Josh. Now, here's a little bit of more information. Now, while there is a Supreme Court case that did do this is in Arizona. It was about somebody that was on parole. I mean, they were trying to get parole, and it was on a parole board. And it was like 3 of the 5 people that were on his parole board were involved in law enforcement right now. And he was complaining, like, I'm not getting a fair shake. The judge actually ruled, so historically, law enforcement has not been thought of as a profession, the judge said in his decision. It is not regulated as other professions are, and has little of the characteristics of what typically is considered a profession. And also, he talks about how Dixon, the lawyer, failed to demonstrate that the board members, were from the same professional discipline. They were different. They served in different areas of law enforcement. One was a homicide investigator. Another one worked for the Phoenix Police Department as a detective and all that stuff. And then another one was ATF and a DEA agent. So, though they did all serve under the big umbrella of law enforcement, they were all in different areas. So, I mean, Yet it's essentially a technicality, and this guy was trying to get paroled, and he's on death row. So I mean, I'm sure he doesn't have a whole lot of sympathy anyway. But just some more disinformation from Joshy.
Hello, sir.
What's up?
Hold a second. Wait.
For what?
You're not detaining
For what reason?
smoking in the city.
It's a gag. It's a fake cigarette.
Oh.
It's fake. It's not real. So how can you detain me for something that I'm not doing?
Because I have reason to suspicion that.
Well, now you know I'm not, right?
Now I know.
Exactly. You have a nice day.
Yes, you have a nice day too.
All right. Peace out.
It's a gag. It's one of those things.
Bye-bye.
What type of cigarette is it?
Yes, that's for real. There's so little to do in Laguna Beach that 2 cops are chasing down 1 man to enforce a policy that can't be enforced, wasting money that can't be wasted, all just to detain and bundle someone smoking a fake cigarette. It also shows how stupid they are, because the one cop literally just told the other cop, it's a gag, it's fake. And the other moron cop still says, what kind of cigarette is it? Oh, Laguna Beach cops are probably the dumbest ever.
I don't answer questions.
I remember you.
All right, so there you have it. Josh claiming that is unenforceable, yet somehow they have a punishment on the books for this infraction. They could stop him if he was, and they were to educate. And it's not as if they can do it, and they did. And then they found out it was a gag, and they let the man go. It's really as simple as that, right? He's making too much out of this and trying to inform his audience of something that is just blatantly false. And then, of course, not giving a whole lot of information when it came to when he's talking about the it's not a profession sort of thing. Just, of course, not giving out complete information into that. So yeah, anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. Make sure you guys give this video a like, and we'll see you again in the next video. Peace.
We've only just begun.